Individuals have bad self-analysis interpretations. Research demonstrates that people in society do not have the ability to properly measure themselves, especially when it comes to physical appearance and beauty. Because we separate ourselves from others around us, we tend to scrutinize every aspect about ourselves considerably more closely than we would the behaviors or looks of others. As a result, the majority of individuals frequently overestimate their self-worth and allure. Wondering what people think of you might drive you nuts, but there are several indications you can learn to recognize to help you figure it out. Here are a few indicators that you may be more appealing than you believe. 1. Individuals frequently perform a double take. Most of us do a double take when we see someone who seems appealing. There are a variety of reasons for this, but the most frequent is because we liked what we saw and wanted to keep looking. If someone takes you a second look, it suggests they think you appealing and may be trying to draw your attention. If this happens frequently, you are almost likely beautiful. 2. People smile when they see you. If you notice that most people you pass on the street smile at you, it's likely that they find you attractive. People have a tendency to smile at things or people that they find attractive subconsciously. A quick smile can be a way to flirt, but most of the time it's just a natural reaction to something that I find attractive. 3. Whenever you observe someone lift their eyebrows, other individuals do too. If someone looks at you and unconsciously raises their eyebrows, it typically suggests they are either astonished or taken off guard. This is another indication that they may find you attractive. Raising your eyebrows is a brain-driven reflex similar to smiling. It may be done intentionally but is seldom done, so if you see someone doing it when they see you, it's probably because they think you're attractive. 4. People are staring at you. If someone we like or find beautiful enters into a room, we're typically unable to escape our eyes from them, and anyone would feel self-conscious if they knew that people were gazing at them in public, but if it occurs to you frequently, you could be more appealing than you know. If you find yourself with everyone's focus on you, it could simply be you, since their presence commands attention, and someone who can turn heads so easily must be appealing. 5. Regardless of where you are or what you are doing, people always approach you and strike up a discussion with you. It may not seem fair, but individuals who are perceived more handsome are treated better than those who are ordinary looking, and they receive more positive attention. If this is the case, it is usually because you are attractive. Others are drawn to attractive persons in some way, however it isn't usually romantic. It can just be due to your face's symmetry or how put together you are. Simply put, we prefer interacting with attractive people over others. 6. In the rare event that you do receive a compliment, the long-awaited praise sometimes comes out as casual or offhand. This makes the compliment appear fake. You may feel quite nervous if others simply casually comment on your looks, but the fact is that they sound so unconcerned because you look wonderful no matter what. Normally, a person wouldn't constantly fawn about someone they find attractive. When they alter their appearance in any manner or don anything new, you would probably simply casually comment on it. 7. You seldom receive praises on your appearance. Can you recall a time? This one might surprise you a little. When you were very certain that everyone would be watching you yet rarely received any praises. It's normal to question your abilities and believe that something is wrong with you once something like this occurs. However, it typically denotes the reverse. People probably assume you already know how gorgeous you are and don't need to be reminded of it, which is why you rarely receive compliments. Some people could even believe you're over the attention. 8. You may observe that people act differently around you than around others and look frightened or bewildered when you approach them. If you notice others acting strangely around you frequently, it may be because they find you attractive and are unsure of how to approach or speak to you. Attractive people are typically very intimidating, and it can be difficult to stop yourself from becoming flustered when you're around someone you like or find attractive. 9. Others will go out of their way to assist you. An unfair advantage that naturally attractive individuals enjoy is that most others, including strangers, would go out of their way to assist them or relieve their worries. Have you ever observed how others leap at the chance to assist you with a problem? Regardless of the scenario, the reason for this might be that you're just a beautiful person, possibly personality-wise, and others are more ready to offer you a helping hand. We tend to be nicer and more kind to those we find attractive. 10. You've had multiple occasions where someone obsessed over you, whether it was for one night or months at a time. If you're a good-looking person, you've probably had someone obsess over you, whether it was a stranger who seemed to stick to you like glue at a party or an acquaintance who kept texting you despite your repeated attempts to brush them off. This is just more proof that people find you physically attractive. 11. You receive a lot of direct messages. If your DMs are constantly flooded with messages, whether you're in a relationship or not, don't be surprised. Social media is a prime example of how attractive people are prioritized over others, which isn't a good thing. But it is a great way to figure out if others find you attractive, and if you find many people texting you frequently, chances are you're attractive and they want to get to know you. 12. People are taken aback by your insecurities. It may be difficult to think that the individuals we respect or place on pedestals are just as insecure as we are because of how fantastic they look. It may be difficult to think that the individuals we respect or place on pedestals are just as insecure as we are because of how fantastic they look. This is perhaps why most people are startled when you express that there are some parts of your look that you are unhappy with or wish to improve. Any imperfections you see may seem insignificant to them. They may not even notice whatever imperfection you observe in the mirror. 13. Repeated unsuccessful relationships and short meaningless hookups may appear to be a symptom of being ugly, but this is typically not the case. Having a busy love life indicates that many people find you beautiful. Keeping a relationship is simply a matter of developing emotional maturity. 14. Others tend to feel strongly about you when you're attractive. They may act overly friendly or extremely cold and harsh toward you for no apparent reason, but whichever extreme they choose to act in, it will probably be because they find you attractive and want to get to know you or find you intimidating. Some people may act petty toward you out of jealousy of your appearance, while others may act in other ways.